Hey guys! Today I am doing a requested makeup video for you, and that is on how to perfect drawn-on eyebrows. I used this Clean Color American Icon Onyx eyeshadow and an angle brush to create my basic shape. There are tons of brushes out there to use for drawing on eyebrows, so it's all about finding your favorite. I'm also going to use a concealer or studio foundation and a small concealer brush. My all-time favorite brush for drawing in my eyebrows is this angled brush from Revolution Makeup, the E104. I shot this video using 2 perspectives and light settings so that you can see the results in 2 different ways. The very first thing that I do is draw in my bottom line for the brows, no matter which shape or size I'm going for. It's just an easy starting point. And then matching that on the other side. I then draw in the top line. Again, no matter which shape or size I'm going for, these steps never change. In this video, I'm drawing on classic bird wing shaped brows. They go with any look. Once the top and bottom lines are placed in a way that I'm happy with, I begin filling the brows in. The inner edge, the one towards my nose, I never try to perfect that line as I will smudge it soon anyways. I do make sure that the rest of the brows are properly filled in though. I can also mention that I do have pretty well marked brow indents, so even though I've been shaving my brows off for the past 10 years or so, I can still see the natural shape my brows would have if I were to let them grow. So whenever I'm drawing in a more natural shape, like this one, I do follow those indents. The next step is getting out a Q-tip and smudging those inner corners. This often helps soften up the brows and make them look less harsh and a bit more natural. They just blend in better with the rest of the makeup that way too. This part of the process I usually take my time with, but it can be done quite quickly if you're in a hurry too. All I do is smudge inwards, making the brows softer and softer until they disappear into my skin tone. You can even use your angled brush to simulate actual hairs if you want an even more natural look, but that's not really my thing though, so I'm not demonstrating that here. And for anyone watching and thinking why you shave your eyebrows off in the first place, take a look at a previous video here on TezMania TV called Shaving Your Eyebrows Off, How and Why, where I actually explain everything. After the smudging, if I feel like I need to go back in with some more product, I will. For the final and frankly most fun part, I'm taking out my studio foundation or a concealer and a small concealer brush. This one is by e.l.f. and I'm sharpening up those lines starting at the bottom. Wiping the brush on my hand in between to make sure I don't get eyeshadow fallout on it. Going from the inner edge all the way underneath the bottom line and out where the point ends. And this is really where we get down to business. This step is crucial if you want those brows to be perfect and razor sharp. Doing this step also gives the brows a lift and a natural highlight, and it helps clean up any messy lines that might still be there, because even with a brush as fine as my angled one, I can still draw some sloppy lines every now and then. So instead of trying to clean the line up and drawing it back on again, I'll just perfect it with this technique instead. Easier, faster, and more efficient. For the top of the brows, I usually only do the pointed end, as the rest isn't really necessary, but feel free to go all the way around your brow if you like. So at the very top, I usually skip the concealer. The very tip of the inner edge might need a mini tweaking though. But yeah, that's it. This is how I draw on my brows, and this process usually takes me about 5 minutes, 10 if I'm being very picky. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Post all questions in the comments section below and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Ta-ta!